The first week has been hectic. As you'd expect, we're trying to get all the attack stuff in now. The focus has been on individual skills and defence. And we had a real push last week for all the attack to try and get into the program, so I've had no time whatsoever to even think about anything else. But we've got a lighter week at the end of this week and a couple of days off next week, so that allows the boys to refresh and probably get my head around the scenario over here and find out what sports I can play, because I'm naturally competitive and certainly enjoy running around still. Yeah, well, if you look at attack from last year, it's a pretty good record, honestly. I think we averaged 7 tries per game at Cork, and maybe 26 points a game was our average over the 2 competitions. So it's a pretty good record. But there's a little bit of detail, and I think, listening to George's presentation in there just before, we probably didn't create enough line breaks. We didn't beat enough players one-on-one. So we're looking at a bit of that detail at the moment. Maintaining what we've had over the last couple of years and what we've been working towards. I think last year was probably a step up in terms of their attack. So trying to maintain some of that stuff and then put a bit of detail around some other areas of their attack. So hopefully, maintain what they had last year, but improve the other areas. It's a pretty impressive backline, and go through the forward list, except I don't know all their names at the moment. Still get my head around. I'm pretty good with the backline. Spent a bit of time with them, but haven't got my head around all the forwards at the moment. But there's obviously at the top level, when we get those players back, we've got a really competitive team that can beat any team in the competition. In the meantime, if you look at some of the results last year with some of the guys who are probably new to the setup, fantastic results. So there's good depth in the team as well. At the moment, we're training with 45 guys, and we haven't got those internationals back yet. So, I guess at the top level we've got good talent, and then there's some really good depth in this team.